Yo, what's up everybody? It is Pre-Match here, and welcome to the first ever episode of Pre-Match Yaps, alright? This is my new channel where I'm going to just talk about random things that are on my mind, okay? For those who don't know who I am, I do have a COD Zombies channel. We talk about OG COD Zombies over here. I have almost 20,000 subs, so that is my main YouTube channel, but I've always wanted to have a place where I just voice my opinion about things because I love to yap. And today, we're going to be yapping about GTA 6. And why exactly am I going to yap about GTA 6? What am I talking about? Well, I'm just going to tell you how I'm personally going to navigate my life through this game. Alright, because this will be the biggest game in the world. If it's not the biggest game in the world, I feel like it would only be beaten by, like, Minecraft. Like, something that's already, like, very well established, or something that caters to, like, children more, like a Fortnite or something. I feel like those games won't be affected, really, by GTA 6's release, but, either way, this is still the most anticipated video game release ever. I mean, I don't think anything comes close to it. I mean, even the games that are already super popular, like a Minecraft or a Fortnite, those games didn't really have, like, anticipated releases, right? Like, they became popular after they released. But this game is popular before. So, I mean, this game better live up to its expectations, because my god. But the main point of this video is I'm basically just going to be talking about why exactly I don't feel like I need this game in my life. So the first thing I want to say about this whole thing is just some of the things that I don't agree with necessarily with Take-Two and Rockstar and, you know, what they're doing. I don't like this whole no physical release thing. I know I sound like a boomer, okay, but it's the truth. There being no physical release for GTA 6 means that this game will never be $10, right? I mean, like, this game will never be cheap for people to purchase, even 5-10 years down the line. I mean, you bet their ass that they're going to be monetizing this game 10 years down the line. It's going to be way more than what GTA 5 did because of how much they're investing into this game. And there's never going to be a moment where you can go to a local game store or go to Facebook Marketplace or something and buy this game for way cheaper, because it will always be like the digital price. And we've already seen this with other games, right? Let's say that you want to buy some old game. Well, you go on the Microsoft store or the PlayStation store and you see that it's the same price, maybe a little lower than when it was when it released. And then you see that it's like $5 on eBay. And then you're like, okay, well, I'll just get the eBay one. I'll have my own physical copy of this game. You're not going to be able to do that with GTA 6. In fact, you're probably not going to be able to do that at all once PlayStation stops making physical release games like they announced a few days ago. Now, I know that, like, the sales for physical game releases are lower and people don't buy them as much. I don't even think I have any physical games for my newer consoles. But it's the truth, all right? But that's also because I play, like, 5 games, okay? All I play is Call of Duty, right? So it's a little different for me. But for the average person who, like, loves gaming, I mean, this, like, really screws them over. They need us to buy this game, okay? Like, they have invested so much money into this game's release. I'll put up a screenshot of how much they've invested into this game, and this is just, like, an estimate. I mean, this isn't confirmed about how much is actually going to be spent here. And this game really could be a flagship for whatever these companies want to do to us, because people are going to buy this game no matter what. They really could raise the price to $100 and people would still buy it, and then it would bring about the normalization of $100 games. Or this whole no physical releases thing. They could be the first one to say, like, nope, we're not going to do this anymore. And then all the other companies who make these games are like, well, sweet. That works for us, because now that'll be cheaper for us to do and we can make more money. So, but they just needed a game like GTA 6 to sort of, you know, battering ram its way into our lives doing that. Just look at what they did with GTA 5. GTA 5 was a huge game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even think that they realized how successful that game was going to be, and they tried whatever they could to milk that game for as long as they could and make as much money as possible. Imagine what they're going to do with GTA 6 where they know it's going to be successful, right? And I would like to think that I could trust Rockstar Games, and I don't even think it's necessarily Rockstar. I don't know who is like really pulling the strings over there, but Take-Two Interactive, which is like the parent company, okay, man, it's a publicly traded company with shareholders. I just don't trust them. I just don't. In the same way that I don't trust any other company that has that exact same structure. Like, are you gonna trust McDonald's? Are you gonna trust Coca-Cola? Heck no. Not in a million years would I trust them to be in my best interest. So why would I do that with Take-Two Interactive and GTA 6? It's foolish to do so. I'm not saying that GTA 6 is going to be a bad game. All right, it might honestly be the greatest game ever for gameplay purposes or gameplay reasons. Yeah, it really could. But I don't care. And you want to know why? It's because I don't need this game. And this is going to segue into my next part of this video, the next part of this rant. I don't need GTA 6, and to be honest, you might not either. All right? I'm a 24, almost 25-year-old male. I'm in the prime of my life. I'm a young adult. The last thing that I need, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it so for real. I'm not saying that this game can't bring enjoyment or you can't have fun playing it. But if you're going to like grind this game, if you're going to like spend entire weekends, your time off work, like all of your free time dedicated to grinding this game, then you're doing exactly what they need you to do. You are falling right into what they want, which is your attention. Okay, this is an attention-based economy, and they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that you're on that game as long as possible so they can try to extract as much out of you as possible. Whether that's money or that's data, that they collect your data and then sell it, right? Like, they need you to be on that game. It would be different if it was like an indie game or something that is not a AAA launch. Not just AAA, but the biggest AAA video game launch of all time. It would be different, but I'm pretty sure like it was either the CEO or it was like one big executive basically like said that they don't even play games. Like they're not even like a video game kind of fan, and they're making the biggest AAA video game launch ever. What? Like, I'm sorry, I just don't trust you. And this is how it feels when you play like new COD games, for example, right? Like if I go and play like Black Ops 7 or one of the newer games, I feel like I am being treated not as a valuable customer. I'm not being treated as a player. I'm being treated as a money extraction device. Like I took this this video clip for my game DVR the other day. Just look at this. I am loading up Black Ops 7, and I have to skip through like all of this like battle pass and like all this like crazy nonsense. And it's not like a Fortnite where I can just load up a game and get going, right? You have to skip all of this after watching through it. Like, that doesn't make me feel like I'm being treated well as a player. It makes me feel like I am a money extraction device. And that's how a lot of the world's felt recently, man. Like, I really do feel like it's almost every aspect of my life. At least if I'm like going out and doing stuff, that's what it feels like. And I don't want to feel like that when I hop on my Xbox to play my game, my $80 digital game, or however much, $89 after taxes, right? Almost $100. You know, the last thing I want to do is hop on a game and feel that there. So that's why I don't play new games anymore, dude. I actually recently on my channel, I stated how I was no longer going to cover the new games because I just don't enjoy them. And it's true because I really don't even feel like the games are enjoyable. Like I feel like good games just kind of slowly stopped releasing ever since the gaming industry has been more and more monetized and more taken over by corporate shareholders. I just don't feel like the products as a whole, at least, are good anymore. Unless it's made by like a smaller studio or independent developer. And that's another thing. I'm not blaming the developers at Rockstar at all. I don't think that these people are in the wrong. There might be a few of them that are helping out in this evil, is what I call it. But I really, like, we just have to trust the developers to somehow manage to make a quality game in the midst of this whole fiasco, right? In the midst of everybody trying to get a hand in at this game's release and make as much money as possible from it. So we just have to trust the developers. But it doesn't even seem like it's worth it. Like, the last thing that I need in my life is a game that is going to take my attention span even further to grind it for virtual currency or virtual XP bars. That's going to rob my youth. I don't need that. I don't need it. I feel like a lot of younger people have been feeling that way. All right, maybe I'm in an echo chamber here. I don't know, but I feel like another reason why I like to play older games is because I don't have to grind an XP bar. Right? I'm not grinding camos or anything like that. Right? I can just hop on, have some fun, and then get off the game. And I feel like it's just something that I don't need at all. And you probably don't need it either. I would like to say that we should all gang up and just not buy the game. Like, what if everybody just didn't buy GTA 6 and they lost all that money? Just imagine what a statement that would make. But it doesn't matter because it's still going to be the most selling video game of all time. Mark my words. It'll probably be in the top 5 most sold video games ever. I don't know if it could beat a Minecraft. I don't know because that game is still being bought hand over fist every day. But we'll see. We'll see. But this was my rant. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all on the next one.